you. My name's Martin Betts and this is my home here in West End in Brisbane, and delighted you could join me on this gorgeous spring afternoon here in Brisbane. We've got a fabulous day outside, and this is the outlook that you've just seen of my apartment here in West End. But the reason why I'm delighted that you've joined me here today is for me to tell you about some very special pieces of artwork in my home that mean an awful lot to me personally. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about them. There's three pieces behind me here on the wall. They're from the Paperbark series from the artist Renata Buziak. It's almost 4 years to the day that I first met Renata and first encountered these pieces of work. They were first seen by me in the home of some mutual friends, Bruce and Jocelyn Wolfe, on Stradbroke Island. And what's so special about them is that for me personally, is that they're a set of three works by Renata of the Paperbark series that were actually made and taken on Stradbroke Island. And they, for me, just capture so much about what is special about Stradbroke. The combination of colours and shapes and atmosphere and mood that are created, for me, bring back so many memories. The colours, the blue in these pieces of work, really for me reminds me of so many sparkling days in the sunshine and in the ocean at Stradbroke, and even the shapes that the Paperbarks have formed on these pieces of work. For me, I can see the rocks, I can see the Gorge Walk, I can see Cylinder Beach, I can see so many fantastic things that have so many great memories for me. And actually the buying of this work and the fact that it's where it is now in my home in itself brings back memories, because I remember meeting Renata the night before her exhibition on Stradbroke of these three pieces was coming to an end. I at the time was the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Engagement at Griffith University, and learning in meeting Renata about her story as a Griffith graduate, and that these were all parts of a PhD programme of study that Renata was undertaken, made them even more special for me. And then of course, having over the last 4 years now got to know Renata, and her being a friend of mine, makes it even more special. How great it is to have great art in your home, but also to have great art from an artist that you've got to know. The position in my home is really important to me. They're on my east wall of my lounge room. I spend a lot of time in this space, and the direction that they draw me to is the direction that Stradbroke Island is in. So I get to Stradbroke as often as I can, and knowing it's always there is partly made possible by the fact that these three beautiful bits of artwork had my little bit of Straddy and my little bit of memories of Straddy there to continuously remind me what's available to me. But I've got other walls in this space, and this is my southern wall. Soon after I met Renata, saw these pieces of work, and Renata came and hung the works in my lounge room. I learned that she was having the next exhibition of the next pieces of her work, and these are three pieces from her West End collection. They are respectively morning, midday and evening. They are quite different from the Paperbarks and Straddy. They are actually pieces of art that were composed and made in Orley Park here in West End. And this southern wall of my apartment, Orley Park, is just behind that wall. So for me, there's two very special places for me from this apartment, which are my ability to get to Straddy and my ability to have great walks in Orley Park. And how fantastic to have a friend of yours that's done artwork that feels like it's been made just for you, which brings memories of those two places and brings it into my home and into my life.